Let me use this opportunity to tell people. If any of you see me, I tell me, Mama, your belly is too big. That thing can
If you deck them,
it's very annoying. Why don't you just keep your opinion to yourself and keep your mouth shut? The person belly is big, leave it. The person breast is falling, leave it. Just leave it. I don't know why you people have to use the opportunity to always body shape.
Yeah.
There's something I can see. I dey talk well, well. I should not lie to you. I talk well, but see, there's some things I avoid because if you do it to me, I'll be upset. You see, talking about people's body,
yeah,
it's something that I shy away from. I don't like doing it. You not do exclusive doesn't mean that the baby will not
be healthy.
Not be healthy. Doesn't mean that the baby will not know book in school. Please just do your best. You're not a bad mother. Don't let anybody make you feel like if you're a bad mother.
Yes,
if
please.
you can't do exclusive, God know that you tried your best as a mother. Don't kill yourself.
Yes. Hi. You don't go say hi. Hi. How are you guys doing? This is actually my first video for year 2025. I don't know if I should drag Olumide because this is not supposed to be my first video, but I'm going to drag Olu. Well, I think I will forgive him. But hi guys, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Welcome to 2025. And I hope you guys remember. Okay, let's confirm again. See the link. Okay. I hope you guys remember my sister from a video we made together last year. I think we spoke about pregnancy and our experience. So today, don't worry, I'm not talking about pregnancy. We're talking about motherhood. We just want to talk about some things. I don't want to use experience. We just want to talk about some things. I have some questions I would love us to like really answer. And I feel like we have kind of have different experiences on some of the things I want to ask. Hey, Jesus. On some of the things that I'm about to ask. So guys, help me welcome Christina, Mommy, aka Mommy Eden. So if you guys have not watched our previous video, I will link it up here and also drop it in the description box. Go and watch so you can catch up. So this is Christina, my sister, and the mother of Joshua's brother.
Wow. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever. Yeah. So guys, like I said, we're talking about some things about motherhood. I'm asking some questions. So the first thing I would love to ask, I would love you to share your experience with breastfeeding, because I know that you actually struggled with lactating. I know that we spoke about it, and for me it was the other way around.
Yes.
You get, and at a point it got overwhelming. Like even up to now, I still have like phobia for breast pump because of how often I had to pump, especially during the first phase. And even up to now, sometimes even when I don't eat as I'm supposed to eat, like I still have like overflow, and sometimes it can be very annoying because of the pain. So imagine she didn't have enough, while me I had more than enough, and it was a lot for me. So I want us to actually talk about our different experiences. And since Christina is the guest on the channel, I will let her go first.
Okay. Let me start from. I just hope I'm not. Sorry. Okay. So, as you know, I had issues with breastfeeding. When I gave birth to Eden, I didn't, as in, Eden
didn't suck.
They didn't suck me. I didn't give him breast milk because they had to clean me up. You know what happened? They had to clean me up. They had to take me back to the other to clean me up. So when I will come back, I think it was already sleeping. He didn't collect anything. But I feel my breast was engorged. Breast was engorged, but Eden sucking it, nothing was coming out immediately. As nothing was coming out, it was engorged, it was full. But it was not. But they told you, nonsense were saying, give it to him, he's not going to suck it. I put picking for them. Nothing. They got to a stage. Two nurses will hold my breast like this. You bring out the breast milk. Do you understand?
Did it not work?
They will press my breast into feeder. Press it into.
Wow, and that is painful because I remember they did it for me.
I will not see it.
And that is painful when they are pressing it.
My breast was
it was hard.
Hard, very hard. Like so. Press it with somebody.
This muzzle.
As in, and Eden had Johnny's then, so
Oh,
she was inside the physiotherapy
machine.
machine. So they were telling me it's my best milk that will
Clear
clear it.
the
As in
pressure, guy.
the whole thing, I was just, you see me in the middle of the night because they don't even have to breastfeed like 4 times throughout the night. Middle of the night, you see me go to the theater. 1 a.m., 2 a.m., everybody's sleeping. And someone that does this day, they're supposed to be resting. Me, I'm there, and that nurse is pressing my breast to bring that blessing. If them too is sick, so I don't know whether it's the sickness that is making him not be able to suck properly.
And again, I feel like that time that's their learning process. It's not like they came and they know how to suck. So they too, the first few days is the time when they are learning how to actually suck. So I remember that with Joshua, there was when he got frustrated at the beginning and he didn't want to suck like directly from the breast.
Yes.
He wanted bottle. That was another struggle on his own. He wanted bottle because it was easy for him to suck on the bottle than the breast. So when he saw that, okay, like this other option is easier, it's making me eat, but now taking from the main source was hard. He did not now want, he didn't want it at all. So that first, I feel like the first few days is like their learning process, and they themselves, as frustrated as you are, they themselves are also frustrated because they are hungry, they want to eat, and they don't know how to suck.
It was terrible. After giving him, after bringing him out of the machine, I thought it would be better. People say, take coconut milk,
Different recommendation.
drink pap. My friend went to go and make pepper soup safe. I will never forget that soup.
It was so peppery.
Oh God. Oh God. The pepper soup was, I was saying the pepper like this, my two eyes. Cameroon pepper inside water. And this, I was like, Jonas, this is the way they used to make pepper soup. For everyone said, oh, why am I eating the Cameroon pepper like this? Life and direct.
It was swimming on top of the pepper soup.
What does that mean? Drink it. It's the woman that is telling me for something. That's it, they are making it. Drink it. You tell her, if you are saying this video, drink it. Well, thank you. Victoria tried for me. Victoria, my friend, tried. She was actually at the hospital. She helped me to watch.
Thank you, Victoria.
To wash my baby this clothes. She was there. She tried, and she went home, helped me to make baby soup and come back. But the pepper soup,
on pepper soup.
So it was not easy, even to this very moment. If my baby should suck in the moment, don't know if I will see the next person.
Can't you imagine the emotional?
Like it will go to when we go to the hospital. If them will cry for breast, I don't have to even ask my husband will testify. If them will cry, and if them will cry to the extent that in the morning somebody living in 5 compound away will tell me, madam, maybe she see me passing, your baby is crying too much. You know
how loud? You
know how that thing is. Someone will be telling you after you already faced the thing overnight. Because I know that it's very annoying. If I is crying for something I can help you with.
Yes.
For something I can't help you with. Not even crying. Say, sorry, I want to bring this in. See, let me tell you, if you want to marry your family, marry right. See, if not for the man I married, my mom only stayed with me for 2 weeks. My mom is not strong, then she's not strong. We are so resting, she's dead now. She only stayed with me for 2 weeks. It was the help of the man I married.
Yes, I can attest to it.
It's not man that say this is woman work. Woman work. So let me tell you, that's what they said. When you hear people saying marry someone that is kind,
yes,
they are not joking.
They are not just saying it so they can say, hey, don't pepper singles.
See, when they say marry someone that is kind, it means that when you pour and you show kindness, not only when you are in good mood. So let me tell you, I know sometimes I will sit down, I will just be crying. And that's what they call this depression, that's postpartum depression. I will just be crying. If assuming someone that, if assuming he had to be wicked, and the thing will be
it have been worse, yes. Worse.
But he will not help me. I can tell you, it's not listen. I can tell you that the way he supported me, if he put me and put my husband down, tell them to go to one person. I'm very sure he will go to the father because he was present in everything. The sacrifices he made. That is very important.
Yes, I agree with you
Marry
100%.
someone that is kind.
Mm.
Marry someone that is kind because and watch the person you're marrying and know how the person treats other people.
Yes.
If the person sometimes someone can be telling outside, but see them tell you actions don't lie.
Yes, it should just show, even if it is very little, even if it's soft.
If you see that it's angry for something that is very minor to another person, it will take time before you agree to it. So we should marry. See, let me tell you, it's not love. Sometimes when there's a man I know when I was still as in, I was working years back. When I tell me, let me tell you something. You see, marriage is not love that hold it. It's not love that hold marriage because there will be a time the love will you'll be in a situation that the love will clear in your eye. I don't know how to explain it. The love will clear in your eye. What will be helping you that time to be one of it to be if the person knows God and your commitment, the reason why you got married. The how like commitment, like there is something you are committed to that is holding that marriage apart from love. If you're only there because of the love, baby, I don't know if you've ever in your marriage you have fight. You really this person both of you might just stand with this one. But listen to me. So because you are coming from different backgrounds,
Yeah, you
and
crash.
they will say you should accommodate. It's not easy. It's not easy. Sorry that I'm diverting from the main topic, motherhood. I just want to use the opportunity.
I think it encompasses everything
Because I
because
don't want
it's
to,
very
I'm saying
important.
it because it's not because it's here.
It's not even here. When you watch it, if it was here now, you can say,
I'm not using the opportunity to say that again. Thank you.
"Oh, thank you,
Because
Jay."
if not,
I can
I
feel
don't
you.
want to. I
I
don't
feel
know.
you.
Done. I don't want to explain. I don't know how to explain. Sometimes I'll just look at I said, if that man was not helping me,
Yes, I told my husband
let me
this
tell
some
you,
days ago.
at August, I gave it December.
December.
August, I have to do hernia surgery. I just know that when I gave back, people were telling me, your belly never go down. And see, let me tell you, maybe use this opportunity to tell people. If any of you see that, tell me, Mama, your belly is too big. That thing can
If
be
you deck them,
it's very annoying. Why don't you just keep your opinion to yourself and keep your mouth shut? The person belly is big, leave it. The person breast is falling, leave it. Just leave it. I don't know why people have to use the opportunity to always body shape. There's something I can see. I dey talk well, well. I should not like you. I talk well, but see, there's some things I avoid because if you do it to me, I'll be upset. You see, talking about people's body is something that I shy away from. I don't like doing it. This one take a leg, leave her. If the person has feelings,
you don't even sometimes you don't even know the condition that the situation that brought them to that state, because sometimes it's not everything that just happens.
Sometimes it's not one situation. Sometimes you don't even know whether that person is already depressed about that thing. Now you bringing it up. You don't know the demon that person is fighting. You just go ahead and open your mouth and talk. Wow, like gutter. Because that's what you say.
You're very angry.
I'm upset actually about it. So when someone does that, I crazy. Do you know when I was even pregnant? When I was pregnant in my place, Precious will gain witness here now. Because number, I'm sorry to say when I was CC, I like wearing my things skimpy.
When I was 16, now you're not 15. When you were still single.
When I was still single, skimpy, you see me, skimpy. You take short. When I got pregnant, and I was now wearing gown. Some short, I'm not even about to. I'll just wake up in the morning, I just do my hair as I like. It's the spirit way. When I'll get to work, someone will tell me, you say why do you wear this kind of clothes? You look like a maid. Yes. That day I cried my eyes out in pregnancy like this. The person didn't don't know. She said that and I was upset.
Wait, did the person know you were pregnant?
Yes, she's a cleaner now in my office. Imagine a cleaner telling me that you look like a maid. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I don't think just like Not even saying it to me directly. Just
Everybody were
in the
there.
office when you're asking to customer. Christy, now she get married, she's gonna look like maid.
I think
Me,
we'll talk about this part too, because I also want to ask. I want to say something so about it. About like I want to talk about sometimes. I think it was in December that I really like gave myself that this thing, that this year 2025, regardless of how I feel, I want to prioritize self-care. Like I think I only made my hair once or twice last year. Like for most time I don't want to use the word unkept, but even for wig. But sometimes, most times I just make my hair back myself, or just comb my hair. But not like I couldn't make my hair, but I wasn't just feeling it.
Sometimes the time you use them, his mouth is not feeling it.
I wasn't just feeling it. It's overwhelming. It's so overwhelming.
That has become big hair.
And even with pregnancy, sometimes you're not even in the mood. The way your body is doing you, like so I like to dress up, I like to, but sometimes clothes is even irritating to you. I even salute you that you were going to work. I salute you.
I have to wake up early morning. Clothes is not sizing me. I'll wear this on. I'll pull it.
Yeah, you get that part too. Sometimes you are wearing what you don't want to wear because other clothes that you have are no longer your size.
I was wearing most of my mother's gown.
Maybe that's why you want to work that day. That's
just my mother's gown. My mother's gown. I think I still have one of the gown here. Yes. If I wear this gown for you, you don't believe it's my mother's gown, because that's the gown she was wearing. That skirt I wore last season is my mother's skirt. Yes, because if I wear my mother's clothes here, maybe because of added, you will not know that it's my mommy's clothes. Because I was pregnant that time, so I was kind of slim. So even if I'm wearing my mother's gown, what is your own? You already have kids.
And I even feel like many people don't always think that way. Many people actually, they don't, especially women, many women would make you feel less than yourself, even when they have gone through what you have passed through. Like they make you look like, I've heard people say that I the first person to give birth, or I the first person to be pregnant. Like that's like a very, very wrong thing. You don't compare your experiences to others.
Don't compare. You went through something. Are you now doing competition? Is it a competition?
I think for some people
it's competition.
And I just feel like some people don't just have. Many people are not emotionally intelligent. Because if they are, I feel like pregnancy, motherhood is like a very, very sensitive phase that you're supposed to be very conscious. Like before you open your mouth and talk, you're supposed to think about it in your head. Many people don't usually think; they just open their mouth. Like the way the thing comes is the way they just say it.
You need to start plugging people.
It's a plugging violence. So for me, with breastfeeding this thing, for now it didn't start on a good note for me because I didn't lactate, and Joshua wanted to eat. I didn't lactate, so because we are just for 2 days. I didn't lactate. Like the pressing this thing they did for me, so that's why I could relate. It was so painful, and the still did not come out. I drank pap. I drank pap, and at the third day, when we got home, or the second day when we got home, I told my mom, Mom, don't do pap for me again, because at that point I was now over, like the breast milk, it was overflowing. When you wear the breast pad I was using, before I know it, it is already full, it's already soaked. My clothes are already soaked. You didn't use it. It's already soaked. Like when you say soaked, if I'm out of the bedroom, you know how breast milk like can be on your body, like gumming and all that. Like you just bathed. And now come out and my body is filled with breast milk again. Like I'm like, what's all this? And if I wake up in the morning, I must pump. If not, that's the thing I do before I sleep. And after bathing in the morning, that's the thing I do again. And sometimes before night, I can pump like 4 times. And in the night before I sleep, I must pump. So like when something now becomes your routine in between taking care of your baby and everything, and I hated you sit there in the place 1 hour, you are pumping. I'm not joking. You see that pumping the 2 bottles, I can pump 4, 6 on a go. It's not my freezer was full in 2 weeks. My own that standing freezer was full.
Wow.
See, everybody that came to my house said, and that was not what Joshua was eating. Oh.
How was it?
He had in the fridge. Like he had in the fridge. My freezer was, if I was abroad, probably I would have sold it. I had so many. I had over 60 bags of breast milk in my freezer, frozen breast milk in my freezer. I was like, please, do they donate this thing in Nigeria? Like, I really wish I could give it out, but it eventually wasted. I had to take it because food that was supposed to be in the freezer did not see space. Breast milk, breast milk are taking over, and you know that continuous breast pump too. Also, especially when you are really lactating, the more you pump, the more you pump, your brain is sending signal that you need more. So as I'm pumping, it's getting full again. I was actually frustrated by the second week, third week. I was already feeling so overwhelmed and tired. Like this is what I will do for a whole year. And now when we now went to church for is what is called this now he's gonna do in church? Dedication at 6th week. That was the last time I pumped. I made up my mind that let the breast be big, let it pain me. I'm not going to, because I knew that the continuous pumping too was not helping me. But even that after that, I still had like very full breast at a point that I would pump, but I could count. I mean, at a point I just abandoned the breast pump because I was so overwhelmed. I was so overwhelmed by the like continuous and the thing that I even made it worse at that point was because Joshua was not sucking from me. I felt very sad because I knew at that moment was supposed to breastfeeding moment is supposed to be time you are bonding with your baby. But I couldn't bond with him in that way because he wasn't sucking from me. There was even a time that I told my mom, like, "Mommy, please don't give," because once he cries like this, he wants to try to my mom and my mom will go to the fridge. They will pour inside bottle and give him. After my mom, like, "Mommy, please don't give him from the bottle. Let him cry. Let him at least try. He's not going to learn how to suck if we keep giving him the bottle." But you know that grandma, their eyes will not. I just left them that, yeah, do your thing. So when my mom left like I think 3 days. Mommy left like 2 days after the naming ceremony. So that's why I could relate. Ooh. Me, and I was relaxed. Yes, I would not even lie. Yes, and my mom left 2 days after my mom left. So you see that the moment they left like this, I say me and you, it's both of us. We will drag ourselves. He would cry. He would. I not agree on some. So and I said him that now you suck on the breast the next moment so that you can eat well because I knew he wasn't sucking well. I would give him bottle. So that was how we at a point he didn't like bottle again. When he was able to master sucking by himself, he did not now collect bottle again. That when we go to church and I need him to suck from the bottle, he did not collect it. I'm like, okay, I think I like that one pastor. You are not sucking from me. Because I read stories and I saw people say their babies actually didn't suck from them. Like they only pump. I'm like, I can't do it though. This one that I did for this long that I feel this way. I know they do. He must suck this one. He must suck. So it was actually a lot. And I feel like at that point, I spoke to one of my friends. Okay, I met her through greatness. She's not my friend. And they just entered my DM that they just check up on me. Then she was not asking how am I doing and all. I was not able to like speak to anybody at that moment. Not like nobody really asked like how I was doing at that point, or there was no time at that point. Greatness was busy, she was on the training. So many people were just, I feel like at that point there was no time to really like have conversations. I know that sometimes when you are just so overwhelmed at that period that you don't even feel like talking. But I think that moment when Ade just entered my DM, I don't know what happened that led to that conversation. Then I just told her that I'm feeling so overwhelmed that I have to like keep pumping and pumping, that I am over lactating. She was like, that I don't know, I forgot what she said around that time. And she just like the way she encouraged me, and there was someone that I could really rant to. So like seeing somebody to like really speak to at that moment, I feel like it really relieved me of that thing at that point. And I could only just imagine because, and the fact that I've never heard of somebody over lactating. The only thing I've had people complain and talk about was that they were not lactating. So it was very new. It felt like I know that there are people who have experienced that, but I did not see. I have actually not. It felt like my first experience was with myself of over lactating, and it's so the fact that I was not informed. I did not know what to do, or there was nobody that would say, "Oh, this person feels this way," and probably there was something that they did, or probably when somebody can just by somebody being able to relate to your story, there's this comfort it brings to you that okay, okay.
On Instagram. Once I say I do baby thing, madam, what should I do? And what I want to say is when I had not able to eat them, the nurses there were telling me baby food. When I so I was not lactating, I was like, I can't eat baby food. They say they don't do that here. Let me say something.
Please address it.
In your child that you gave birth to is your child. Don't let anybody, how will I put it, start giving you advice on how. Let me tell you, there's what we call instinct as a mother. It's just like God gave we the mothers
Yeah.
a particular instinct. Now, if you are in the hospital, like I am like this, when I give birth to you, if I decide to give birth to that one,
Why don't you agree with Tony now?
I was joking. I just finished it.
You're happy.
If I decide to give birth to that one, because I don't know if the blessing will be over. Maybe I'll be blessed the way you are. I'm shining at the day that I give birth. It's starting with food.
No pressure.
I think because of the pressure this gave to me.
Yes.
The baby food is not allowed there. So I was looking for how to give my body. I did not give my body that rest. I was just
yeah, it actually affects
to bring that breast milk.
Just should be surplus.
I was pressing my body and pressing my body and pressing my body. The next morning I'll continue again. That's the one I just gave back. I just gave back 3 days ago. If I then pressing my body, pressing my breast. So the whole I think the whole thing was just too much. So next time when don't let me use
when it's not a matter of if you will, my sister. It's not now.
If I decide to drop
another soundtrack,
my baby is going to start because let me tell you that your baby did not do exclusive doesn't mean that the baby will not
be healthy.
Doesn't mean that the baby will not know book in school. Please just do your best.
Yes.
Don't let anybody make you feel like you're a bad mother.
Yes, please.
You can't do exclusive. God know that you tried your best as a mother. Don't kill yourself.
Yes.
That is the problem. That is I should have if as my son had told me this thing from the beginning. Maybe it was 3 months I was battling. I didn't agree to them. I didn't buy food. My mom was not telling me.
Are you serious? Wait, are you saying you didn't take food even while you were not able to lactate?
No.
You were just struggling for 3 months to breastfeed.
I was struggling. I'm telling you, that what I mean by Eden was crying.
Wow.
He was crying. When I finally said I think 3 months. I think 3 months. I when my friend came to visit. Yes. She now told me on the phone that I should go and try naan. I think a week to his dedication. After I went to buy naan. I think 3 months. He then vomited everything. I used it again. I was like, no, he doesn't want to go. I did not know that I'm supposed to
check brand.
Change brand and continue.
Yes.
I'm not supposed to lose up.
Yes.
Another thing is guidance.
Yes, very important.
Only me and my husband.
And you guys were new.
2 of us were new. We don't have idea what it is. That is, it was. I was
almost losing it.
When I wake up in the morning, I wash the school. That time I look for who help maid.
Did you find?
Everybody wants to do their own pablo. Nobody was coming. It was someone that said, I'll just come on my hands and see okay. Now I said, Christina, you might not see a help coming to stay. Get someone that will be doing the clothes.
Just to relieve, yes.
To relieve you. That's how I told somebody, the person that sent the woman, the woman is experienced today. So don't let anybody make you feel as if you are a bad mother. Nothing will happen to your child.
Yes.
Nothing. If as me, that one when I finally decide to born and that one. As I'm giving birth, any nurse that come and tell me rubbish last one.
Na blow, na fight.
I said I have surplus like you. But
Even myself,
but later,
Joshua took food for first 3 days before I started lactating. Do you know that? The funny thing, the nurse in my hospital, when she saw that I was detried and I was not lactating, they didn't even pressurize me. She went to, we didn't buy baby food to the hospital. She went to collect
so I bought
from a mother that just gave birth for Joshua.
Don't do it here.
She went to collect before we now bought for him later that day.
Don't do it here.
That was what he took. He took baby food until I was able to breastfeed. No, even the hospital too, they did not try.
The pressure was not. When another doctor finished, mommy, I think that she was ill. She will not stand long while. She can't hold baby for a long while.
Same thing, my mom. Thank God bless my mom-in-law. She was the one who stood in.
So that is what. As if my own come, I want to wake up in the morning, I will wash his clothes because me, I do not like to feed baby's clothes because of that.
It even smells like because the breast milk.
Maybe he's using it. Maybe I wash.
My mom-in-law was the one that was in.
I saw
after my husband.
So I will
only imagine.
Before you see me eating my breakfast sometimes, maybe 11, 12. Because I need to bath in.
And that food is necessary for you to lactate.
My mom will say, Christiana, eat. I feel that time, eat. I'm like, eat how? Eat how? There's food, but where is the time? Before I would do this or do this or this, so you know what that time is morning.
So you would have gone to work.
Yes, you still wake up in the middle of the night. You are still breastfeeding him. He's crying. It's not like he's sleeping throughout the night. He's crying.
Because he's not full.
So I'll go to get it. I'll go bathing myself. Eat how? Eat where? I thought that's only the ending of everything till later. Just go back to the stomach thing. My friend will come down. Okay, so putting out tie the bed. Now come to try wrapper. Tie my stomach like this. That's no problem. I should try like this. I think she couldn't try. So okay, fine. I'm going over. Okay, fine. Maybe she just do shut up like this. So she does again.
Come my time.
It's go back to me.
Now baby, I want not keep person.
Don't come and kill me. Not knowing that. Because when she tied it, I was feeling as if I don't know how it was my no the stitches. It was like it's what to lose. So it got make up with pressure from my stomach. But you are that no. It was later, and I found that I had when another time I had hernia here. So maybe that was what she was squeezing. Yeah. When I did the surgery, I said, thank you, Jesus. And so the people tie me to
your face. Because you are going nowhere. No, what I would like is actually a lot. My prayer is just that we find more people who are emotionally intelligent, people who are sensitive, people who would put the feelings of, you know how you want to, even sometimes when you feel like the person deserves to hear those harsh words, but you still put yourself in their shoes, like, if I am the one, how would I feel? But we actually have so many people, you know what I usually do to people, you know, and this video now is very long, I know, but I would actually want us to also talk about, I think we'll do another one. We'll talk about the pressure that comes with babies eating their milestones, like the pressure that people outside actually like put on parents.
This is another letter to federal government. 3 months is not enough. 3 months.
Like state government, even your first and second child, 6 months.
3 months is enough federal government. Please let me. Because some baby has to within 3 months. Oh my God. Because this one, imagine giving your baby to somebody.
You could try.
It's somebody to hold, but when it's 3 months.
Even now that Joshua is born, I still to have like phobia, like to just drop him.
Now he's going to be. Please, federal government, help me. Just make it check me, please.
Yes, 12 months. Well, abroad, I think they stay at home for like 6, in some places, 6 months, some a year.
Wow. I
don't really know. I don't know where, but I know. I think I've heard about like a year. Maternity leave.
But the woman will say,
yes,
it's too small. You might someone that has gone to operation. Is it 3 months enough for you?
See, person will not even go through operation. And see, let's just even talk about the ups and downs that comes with like being a mom, being I was telling my husband a few days ago how I was feeling overwhelmed. The fact that I started my training in December doing it with Joshua. Like I was really dreading that moment because I was like, how do I want to do it with Joshua? Like I'm learning, I'm trying to learn, and he will need my attention. He wants to be gumming on me. So it was really a lot, and every day having to like back him. I know Joshua is big. Having to like back him. So my right now my back, my leg, my waist, like everywhere is actually like aching me. Plus the fact that we leave home in the morning, we get home at night, like it was really doing a lot. I think 20th of December, when my friend that is teaching me asked me that, oh, should we continue or we should wait till the next? I said, let's continue next year, because at that point I was already finding it hard to even assimilate what she was, because I was already like, juggling and just doing I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I want to do independent woman and all that. Like it was actually a lot. So I really want us to actually talk about the pressure that people put on parents when it comes to milestones. If not because of these children, I would have already dragged OJ inside this conversation. But you see, Eden and Joshua, they will not allow us to do it in one piece. I will drag him, yes. Sure you get. I will drag him. We would actually schedule time. We'll come back.
Me now, when I gave birth to it, apart from the breastfeeding, I also had other. But do you remember when I gave birth to my baby? The first week I go back from the hospital. This leg, I already had accident with it before.
When you're pregnant?
No, when I was single.
Oh.
Now, like 2 years ago, when I had big birth, people say because my baby said, this leg, this my right leg, it was like this.
Wow.
Yeah, it didn't go back, it didn't bend.
Wait, after you gave birth?
Yes.
Wow.
It didn't bend. I just got home and my leg was that leg was like this. It was my husband that took water and helped press my leg. Before the leg.
Wow.
I woke up one night to stand up.
I couldn't.
My leg refused to move. Wow. I'm not going to cheat. Apart from that, after 1 week without surgery, I thought that was over. My 2 big toes started doing my pulse.
You didn't have injury?
No.
Wow.
As if that period you told me about that woman selling like
yeah.
I was battling with my big toes, doing that pulse. The first place, like Wicklow, when you saw that he came out on one side, he pursued it, went to the other side. But the 2 big toes started doing that pulse. We pressed like nail like this. I did drugs. I did injection. I did.
What did they say was
nothing? This one says fungi. This one says bacteria. Nothing. Both injection, both drugs, both
wasn't working.
Nothing. He just one day. I just woke up one day.
And it has gone.
Left.
So we not call it hormonal this thing. Like, to be honest, do you know how even up till now I used to say thank you, Jesus.
Out of pulling up the hair. I wake up in the morning and hair is on my pillow. My hair is pulling, all the hair is pulling. You come my hair like this. The amount of hair that is falling up is more than the one on my head. I had to buy I bought my 2 things and solutions for coming out. So apart from that, if I not talk, who will know? Now imagine somebody already passing through all those things.
Yeah, then somebody
outside, and your mouth is doing like the machine that they are having.
Honestly, I feel like people really need to like get to that point of minding their business and getting the point that your opinion is not always needed. Like, even if I ask you, know how you're even going to table it. Like, don't just open your mouth and you just talk. It's really unfair. And do you know one thing that is always playing me again is people that have not really experienced what you are experiencing, what you have gone through, and they know how they are very quick to judge.
Yes,
but you know what nice to pain me is the fact that when they now eventually experience this thing, they can't come back to you to apologize.
No.
But maybe in their mind they are like, and I was busy dragging so and so person when she was experiencing this. So I just want to encourage everybody. Let love lead. Honest, I said, let's say honestly. Let love lead. Like, let love lead. And I think one thing again about what you said that I would love to talk about is I don't know if I would say yes. I feel like love is enough, but until when everybody understands what love really means, I feel like many people feel like love is the butterfly that you feel in your stomach. But I feel like if you understand what 1 Corinthians 13, the definition of love in 1 Corinthians 13, God said love is patient, love is kind. So if you can really sit down with 1 Corinthians 13 to really see the quality that love carries, I think it will help us really understand and be able to really, if love is patient, it means that even when your partner is in their worst moment, you should be patient with them and still even be kind to them. So I feel like the world has their own definition of love. It is that, oh, gish gish feeling, oh, I like you, but it is beyond it. Love is beyond the old gish gish, because gish gish is the one that when your eyes clear, when you enter into the main marriage, when you begin to have children, or when life challenges begins to come and people are like, this is not what I signed up for. But when you really understand what God's definition of love is, it's easy for you to say, okay, you dey frustrate my life right now. I like make I just show you comot.
Yes.
But I will endure, because I know that is what you are, the attribute you are showing now is because you are human, and this is not who you are. Like, I have been able to see the beauty beyond this your flaw that is reflecting now. So I just feel like that's when you are looking for, like Christiana has said, like my husband was one major support system. Even before he goes to work, and that's why I agree with you, the fact that I was actually well rested. When he goes to work, I'm not thinking of doing anything in the house, because he has already done it. He would have swept, he would have washed plates, make sure that what I will eat is already available. So the only thing I'm doing is to breastfeed, probably pump.
I said this in the office that my husband was helping me. One man didn't say, "No, I don't follow for a man where they control."
See you see that control.
I told him, I told her, not lie. I told him, even me, I not go feel wasting my control on you, because
Carla, please.
yeah, I don't follow for a man where they control. Okay. Woman will waste control.
I don't even like it when people say that his wife is controlling him. Like, what do you guys mean?
No, I don't understand.
Marriage is partnership.
Okay.
You cannot be running a company that runs on partnership, and just one person is making the decision, or one person is the one that is, even there's someone that is the CEO, that is like the head, but there are people who they sit down, there are boards of directors that they sit down together to actually have meetings. So what are you guys trying to say?
I don't understand. But in a world where they only feel that if women should die, shouting about husbands. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Because
so
because
you guys are the real MVPs.
There are some men that know that this thing they are supposed to do it, but they will not.
Tradition, I feel like tradition has really blinded so many of us. Many people might even come from me for this, but I feel like tradition has blinded.
Sometimes it's training.
And now,
own training.
Do you know it's tradition that actually comes many times? Tradition actually like wraps. Like, tradition comes in packages.
There's one that's telling lie. When I was young, my daddy.
It's tradition. It's tradition. It's tradition. But I'm actually grateful to God for men that now understand that. And I think there should be a balance too for women, because many times many of us usually get so carried away and see finishes to enter.
Yes,
because your husband is helping you. Because your husband is helping you, then you're not like, is it not his house? Yes, it is his house, but this one is still providing. He's still being as responsible. He's a present father. He's showing up for you in different areas, and he's still doing
emotions.
Yes. So I feel like we should also encourage women not to be so. Don't let still finish enter because your husband is helping, he's doing this, and you feel like, it's not his house. Yes, I understand that it's his house, but you guys own that house together. So as much as you feel entitled to be able that he should help you in the house, you too, you should be able to assist in other areas, and don't make it look like it is not a big deal that is helping. It is a big deal because there are so many men out there that are not helping at all. So it is a big deal that you have somebody that can think above the norms and help.
So many out there that they will not provide for you. They will not help you in the house, and you will still do that marriage.
I cannot even imagine with children. Just one. That's like when people tell me that's another joke that we should not even go to. Like, you see somebody and you're like, it might seem like a joke to you, but it's not a joke to me because just one now, I'm still feeling overwhelmed. So I used to tell myself that I can't imagine being pregnant with Joshua. I'm backing Joshua and I'm pregnant. How? Even if there's car, I'm not in that place mentally right now. to be able to handle two children. So stop joking. Stop joking. As in, you guys are twins too. Like you would have gave birth to multiple people. I give it to you because it's really is a lot. Like I feel like there's a special grace
to multiple are not having
most people that even give birth to multiple, they go straight for food. And when they can breastfeed, they breastfeed because even one. These people have talked a lot, so I'm begging you, please be emotionally sensitive. Be emotionally sensitive to the moms around you and try to mind your business. Try to mind your business. Honestly, I'm not going to. When you now insult people, or when you give them their size or put them in their place, many of them will feel like you are being rude or this thing, but you started it. Like you reaped the fruit of your labor.
Yes, sir.
So I think we have really had many people.
Yes,
sorry, don't worry.
I'm just saying my mind.
We will just end it here before I will not give more bad news to more people. So thank you so much, my sister. Thank you for coming. You are welcome back. This time around, we'll drag Wale, we'll drag OJ.
Yes.
Okay, Daddy Eden and Daddy Joshua. Who is Daddy twins? Okay, Daddy Eden is Daddy twins.
Both daddies are Daddy twins.
Well, actually, but not now. You just calm down. So thank you so much for watching. And yes, special shout out to OJ for taking care of Joshua and Eden while we filmed this video.
Yes.
You had to lock them inside the room.
Yeah, they are sucking me.
So thank you so much for watching. Until we see you in the next one. Bye. Sit down, we go take picture. Yeah. Sit down, we go take picture. I don't see enough my leg.